Are you a new real estate agent considering if you should go solo or join a team? My name is Tamila Rajasingam, licensed realtor with eXp Realty, and I'm based in Toronto. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell to get updates on new content. One of the more common questions that I get asked by new real estate agents is that if they should start off as solo agents or if they should join a team. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because there's a lot of things to consider if you want to go solo or join a team. And after watching this video, you'll have a really good idea what direction you want to go, because you'll see there's a tons of pros and cons of choosing either end. And throughout this video, still keep in mind, you're still a self-employed, you're an entrepreneur, you're owning your own business. What's really important here is once you start unpacking everything that falls under joining a team or even building your own brand and going solo, it's really important that you really understand your capacity and your vision and goal as a real estate agent. And every time I have these conversations with newer agents who are in the process of either getting their license or who've just recently been licensed, I sit with them and I ask them tons of questions to really get to know them a little bit. So I really recommend you grab a piece of paper or open up your Google Doc and create a quick T-chart and pros and cons of what it's like if you were to join a team and everything that would be like if you were to go solo. And if you've been watching our channel and following our content, you'll know I love doing research. So again, this is one of those things that you want to do a ton of research on. And let's say you were to join a team and you realize maybe this team isn't a best fit for me. That is totally okay as well. And if you know me, you know I always go with that motto that either you win or you learn. So here are some of the things you want to keep in mind if you're looking to join a team. Remember, keep in mind that when you're joining a team, there might be additional fees that may apply above and beyond what you may have to pay to the brokerage. And remember, there are different types of teams as well. And sometimes when you join a team, you may have to follow their look and feel and their branding. And when you join a team, you may realize that you may have some limitations around growing your own personal brand, which is why I brought up that it's important to understand your long-term vision of how you fit into the real estate career on a long-term perspective. Remember, there's also an option for you to come into the field under a team for a couple of months and to really get that support to get you started with the first few transactions. Even when I got licensed, I also thought that I wanted to go solo and that I could do this on my own, and I realized that maybe I wanted that support and I wanted to be under a team. But once I started really looking into it and I started interviewing some teams within our own brokerage, I realized quickly that it's not really about the team structure that I needed. I just needed to ask a little bit more questions to my brokers so that I'm well equipped for my next transaction. And as a new real estate agent, you'll realize that you're going to overthink a lot of things. It's super normal to feel like you need a support, someone holding your hand throughout each of your transactions, which is why it's really important to join a brokerage that has all of those support for you. But keep in mind, right, getting the right support to do your transaction versus helping you grow your business and lead generation are two different things. You can't really leverage and get the support you need on your transaction if you don't have any clients to work with, which is why it's really important that you watch the video that I just posted about choosing the ideal brokerage. You choosing your right brokerage and choosing a team versus going solo are really go hand in hand. Like I mentioned, if you're choosing to join a team, there might be additional contract or paperwork that you may need to sign, so always read the fine print of penalties, etc. And like many things in your career, you have to ask a lot of questions and do a lot of research to figure out what is the best fit for you. And like I mentioned earlier, when I first started off in the field, I also felt challenging as if I wasn't getting the right support, when in reality is because I wasn't reaching up and asking the right question. And with my brokerage going solo, I had all the support that I would have even if I joined a team as well. And with our brokerage, we have multiple brokers that only wear one hat, which is to help you with your transaction. So that I quickly realized that I did have all the support, it's just I wasn't reaching out and asking the question that I needed to help with my transactions. And the reason I decided to go solo is because I felt like I'm a quick learner. I had a lot of skill set in terms of marketing and lead generation strategies. And I also realized that I really needed support with the transactional side, and which is what my brokerage is there for. And at our brokerage, we had a new bootcamp program that we were enrolled in on a weekly basis where we get exactly step by step of how to get into the industry. And above and beyond that, I was paired up with a really good mentor who was helping me with everything step by step from the beginning, which is why I decided that I didn't need to join a team, compromise my brand, or pay additional fees when I had all that support in reality. And we had a vision to build our personal brand, which is why it was really important that we started out in the industry as solo real estate agents. And at our brokerage, eXp Realty, we didn't have any limitation with branding and having to stay within the confinements of their brand guidelines. And ultimately, this decision is all on you and really understanding yourself and exactly knowing what you want. And I totally understand when you come out of the real estate program, there's a lot of things that they don't prepare you for. This is why it's so important that you have the right support when you start off. And all of that starts with you and asking the right questions, making sure you're aligning with the right people so that you get started off on the right foot. And a lot of new real estate agents think is that they're going to come into the industry and what's going to be handed over new business, and it doesn't quite work like that. As you can see, there's a ton of things to consider if you want to join a team or go solo, but either way, you can make a decision to join a team or to leave a team and to create your own brand anytime you like. right. This is why it's really important to sit down and put together a really solid business plan. You know exactly what you want out of your business. If you're looking to join our brokerage eXp Realty and align with Agent Wolfpack and get access to modern marketing strategies to help you elevate your business, check out the link in my description for my calendar. I'll be happy to show you all the resources that we provide to help you dominate your market, with everything from our masterminds to trainings and tools and resources. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. My name is Tamila Rajasingham, licensed realtor with eXp Realty. I'll see you next time.